Hello everybody, welcome to 21st Century IAS Academy, Delhi's upscale meditational mentorship UPSC Confidence Covenant program. This is Goli Varsha. I'm sure you're taking the tests seriously and writing them consistently every single day. On this positive note, we shall see the test explanation for CSAT questions given on
Day 14. Let us look into the first sum. The monthly average salary paid to all the employees of a company was rupees 5,000. The monthly average salary paid to the male and female employees was rupees 5,200 and rupees 4,200 respectively. Okay, then the percentage of males employed in the company is. So they're asking the percentage of males, right? Okay, let the number of males employed be M and number of females employed be F. Okay. Now, what is the total salary of males? It would be M into 5,200. Why? Because average is equal to sum of observations by number of observations. No? We have seen yesterday. Now, what will the sum become or the total become? It will become average into number of observations. Here, what is the average? It is 5,200 with respect to males. And what is the number of males? That we do not know and we put it as M. Okay. Now, what is the total salary of all the females put together? It is 4,200 into F. And it's given that average of all the employees, salaries of all the employees is 5,000. Which means 5,000 is equal to 5,200 M plus 4,200 F by M plus F. Why did I add these two? Because this is the total salary of all the employees in the company. Okay, so zeros gone and 2 25s are 2 26s are 2 21s are. So you will get 25 is equal to 26M plus 21F by M plus F. Okay. Now what am I doing? I will take 21M plus 21F plus 5M. I'm splitting this 26 into 21 plus 5. Why? You will just get to know. Okay, so it will be 25 is equal to 21 into M plus F by M plus F plus 5M by M plus F. Okay, so here M plus F and M plus F will get cancelled and you will get 25 minus 21 is equal to 5M by M plus F. Okay, so it is 4 by 5 is equal to M by M plus F. Okay. So what is M? M is equal to 4 by 5 of M plus F. M plus F is the total population, not population, total number of employees employed in the company. Okay. So it is M is equal to 80% of the total. So answer is B, 80%. Okay. So what is 4 by 5? In percentages, it is 80%. How do you convert a fraction into percentage? 4 by 5 into 100. That is 80%. Alright. So that is what I put here. Okay. Now, the average monthly income of a person in a certain family of 5 is rupees 10,000. What will be the average monthly income of a person in the same family if the income of one person is increased by rupees 1,20,000 per year? Okay. Now here average monthly income is how much? It is 10,000 rupees and there are 5 members. Okay. So what will be the total amount of salary of that particular family? It will be 5 into 10,000 rupees. That is 50,000 rupees is the total income of the family per month. Okay. Now, in this 5 people, one fellow's salary is increased by 1,20,000 per year. Okay. So, per month, how much will it increase? It is 1,20,000 by 12 because there are 12 months in a year, no? So it will be 10,000 rupees. So out of 5 people, one fellow is getting extra 10,000 every month. Okay. So what is the new average? New average is equal to new sum of salaries by total number. Okay, now what is the new sum of salary? Already they're getting 50,000 per month. Now the entire family. Now one fellow is getting 10,000 more, right? So it will be 50,000 plus 10,000 by 5 people. Okay, so 60,000 by 5, 60k by 5, k is 1000. Okay, fine, I'll write 1000 only. So it is 12,000. So this is the new average. Okay, so 12,000 is the answer. Next, in an exam, average marks of a student per paper was 71. If he would have obtained 35 more marks in science, 11 more marks in history and 4 more marks in computer science, his average marks per paper would have been 76. How many papers were there in the examination? Okay, so we do not know how many number of papers are there. So let the number of papers be n. Okay, now we know that average is equal to sum by the number. Alright, now here what is the sum? The sum is about marks. Okay, sum as an addition. Alright, so average is 71. This is old one. Okay, so old average is how much? 71. Now old sum will become sum of marks by n, no? So n. Yeah, so old sum of marks is how much? 71n. Now what is the new sum of marks? It is old sum of marks plus 71n plus 35 plus 11 plus 4 marks. Okay, this is the new sum of marks. Now what is the average? Average, it is given as 76. Okay, so 76 is equal to this new sum by n. So 76n is equal to 71n plus 35 plus 11 plus 4. So 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 plus 35 is 50. Now this is 5n is equal to 50. N is how much? 10. So there are 10 papers in the examination. Alright. Now the average of n numbers is 45. Okay. If 60% of the numbers are increased by 5 each and remaining numbers are decreased by 10 each, then what is the average of numbers so obtained? See, it's given that n numbers are there. Okay, and 60% of the numbers are increased by 5 each, which means this number is increased by 5, this 5, this 5, this 5, this 5, so on. And till what number? 60% of n, these numbers are increased by 5, which means now the increased value, how much did it increase? The total increase is 60% of n into 5. Okay, how much is it? It is 3n. Why? 60% of n into 5 is how much? It is equal to 50% of n into 6, no? So that's why it is 3n. Okay, now this is total increase. Now he's also given that remaining numbers are decreased by 10%. Okay, 60% of the numbers are increased by 5. Now what is the remaining percentage? It is 40%. Okay, so this 40% of the numbers, 40% of n are decreased by 10 each. So it will be 40% of n into 10 is how much? It is 4n. And this 4n is decrease. This is increased part, this is decreased part. So net increase or decrease is sum of these two, no? because it is decreasing, we are putting a minus sign here. Okay, so 3n minus 4n is equal to minus n. This is increase, this is decrease. That's why we are putting minus sign. Or else if you didn't understand this minus sign, subtract this number 4n from 3n. Why? Because this is the net increase, this is the net decrease. Okay, so now if you want what is the total increase or decrease, how will you calculate? It is 3n plus 3n minus 4n. Okay, so it is minus n. This is, so the entire sum of numbers is decreased by n after or doing all these operations. Okay, now what is the old average? The old average is 45. Then what will be the old sum? Average is 45. Sum we don't know. Number of observations n. So what will the old sum become? It will become 45n, no? Okay. And what will the new sum become? It will become 45n minus n. This fellow. Because it got decreased by n, no? After doing all these operations. Okay. By number of observations. So n will get cancelled. It will become 44. Okay, so the required answer is 44. Okay, next. The average of 9 numbers is 42. The average of first 3 numbers is 36 and that of next 3 numbers is 25% less than the average of first 3. Okay, this is going too much, no? So let us break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's saying that the average of first 3 numbers is 36. Good. And then that of next 3 numbers is 25% less than the average of first 3 numbers. Okay, 25% less than this means it is 75% of this number. What is 75%? It is 3/4 of 36. That means it is 27. Average of next 3 numbers is 27. Okay, the 7th number is 6 less than the 9th number. The 7th number, if you take this as x, it will become x minus 6. And 8th number is 3 less than the 9th number, which means x minus 3. What is the average of 7th and 8th numbers? Okay, now they're asking you the average of x minus 6 plus x minus 3 by 2. Okay, so let this be number 7, n7 and n8. Alright, now already the average of given numbers is what? 42, which means 42 is equal to sum of all these 9 numbers by 9. Now what is the sum of all these numbers? See, the average of 3 numbers is 36. Then what is the average of 3 numbers is 36. Then what is the sum of these 3 numbers? 36 into 3. Okay, so 36 into 3 plus 27 into 3. These 3 numbers. Now what is the sum of these 3 numbers? The last 3 numbers. It will be x plus x minus 6 plus x minus 3. Okay, then what will it become? It will be 3x minus 9. Alright, now we can take 3 common. Alright, 3 3s are 3 3s are. Okay, now 3 into 42 is how much? It is 126 is equal to 36 minus 3 is 33. 33 plus 7 is how much? It is 40. 40 plus 20 is 60. So 126 is equal to 60 plus x. Now what is x? X is 66. Alright, so the 9th term is 66. Now we want the average of these two numbers, right? So average of these two numbers is how much? 2x minus 9 by 2. Okay, now what is x? It is 2 into 66 minus 9 by 2. Alright, so this is 132 minus 9 by 2. That is 123 by 2. That is 61.5. So 61.5 is the answer. Alright. Now The average score of a group of candidates was calculated as 80 marks, which was 4 marks less than the correct average, as there was a mistake in entering the score of two candidates as 72 marks and 76 marks instead of 92 marks and 96 marks respectively. How many candidates were there in the group? See, let the number of persons in the group be X. Alright. Now, what is the wrong marks and correct marks. Alright. What are the wrong marks? 72 and 76 marks. Okay. So 72 and 76. The correct marks are 92 and 96. See, if these are two candidates, right? And there are X number of candidates. When you're taking the average, you will write in the denominator X. And sum when you're writing X minus 2 candidates marks plus these two candidates marks. This, it is unchanged, no? It is unchanged. So let the sum of the marks of X minus 2 candidates be K. Okay. Now, what are the wrong marks? 72 plus 76. What is the average? It is 80. And here also by X and this X minus 2 candidates marks, no? The culmination, we assumed it to be K, right? It is plus 92 plus 96. So 80 is 4 marks less than some number, which means the correct number is 84. Alright, now when you subtract these two, what will be left over? You will be left over with 92 plus 96 minus 72 plus 76. You are understanding my point? What is 92 plus 96? It is 188 minus 72 plus 76 is 148 by X is equal to 84 minus 80. That is 4. Now what will you get? You will get 40 by X is equal to 4. 4 ones are, 4 tens are. So X is equal to 10. Now here, if you didn't understand, I'll tell you. Here, K plus 148 by X is equal to 82. And here it is K plus 188 by X is equal to 84. Now I am subtracting these two equations. 2 minus 1. When you do 2 minus 1, what will you get? You will get K plus 188 by X minus K minus 148 is equal to 84 minus 80. That is 4, no? So K will get cancelled. So you will get this one. So that is the step I am saying. So this is the step-by-step procedure. If you don't want to do like this, there is another direct way of putting the step. How? See, we've taken number of persons to be X. So corrected marks is how much? 92 plus 96, that is 188. And incorrect marks is how much? It is 72 plus 76, that is 148. Okay. Now what is the difference between these two? It is 40, right? 40. Now here you have to know that the difference of averages is equal to average of differences. See, it might sound like some Greek and Latin, but what I am saying is, if you want to simplify your calculation, all that we did in the previous method, that has to happen in your head. And you, from that particular calculation, you will infer that difference of averages is equal to average of differences. Alright. So with that concept, now what is the difference between the old average and the new average? It is 4 marks, right? It is 4 marks. So 4 is equal to, what will you get? Difference 40 by total number. Okay, so 4 ones are 4 tens are. So x is equal to 10. Alright. So here difference of averages is 4 and average of differences. Okay, average of differences. What is the average of differences? This is 40, and when you're taking the average, what will you get in the denominator? You will get the total number of observations, right? So that is x. So 4 ones are 4 tens are. This is the answer. Alright. Now, the average monthly expenditure of a family for the first 6 months is this much, next 4 months is this much, and the last 2 months is 3120. If the family saves rupees 6480 during the whole year, the average monthly income of the family during the year is. Now, what is the total expenditure of the family for the whole year? For the first 6 months, it is this much, which means it is 6 into 2640 plus 4 for next 4 months, it is 2730, right? Into 2730 plus last 2 months is 3120. So 2 into 3120. Alright. So this is the total expenditure for the entire year. Okay. Now what is the total savings for the entire year? It is 6480. Okay. Now what are they asking? They are asking the average monthly income. What is income? Income is your expenditure plus the amount you save. Alright. So what is the average income? Average income is equal to total income in the whole year by average income per month is equal to total income in the whole year by number of months. Okay, that is 12 here. Alright. Now what is the total sum? It is 6 into 2640 plus 4 into 2730 plus 2 into 3120 plus 6480. Okay. Why didn't I do the multiplication and add? So that we can simplify it by cancelling with whatever table it goes. Okay, when you're writing it in numerator and denominator form. Alright. Now, 3 4s are 3 2s are. Okay, so 3 9s are and again 3 1s are 3 2s are 3 1s are 3 6 are. Okay. Now 4 table also it will go 4 6 are 24, 6 are 24, again 4 1s are and 4 2s are 8, 4 6 are 24, 0 and 4 5s are 20, 4 4s are 60, 0. Okay. The average ages of Ravi, his wife and their one child 15 years ago was 36 years. And that of his wife and their one child 7 years ago was 30 years. Find the present age of Ravi. Pay attention here. You have to understand one crucial thing. Okay, if the present ages, I will represent it with this box. And now 5 years ago, Ravi, his wife and one child, that means there are 3 members in a family. Okay, their average was 36 years. Okay, 36, which means 36 is equal to age of father, mother and child by 3. Okay, so what is the sum of the ages? It will be 36 into 3. 36 into 3. That is the sum of their ages 5 years ago. Okay, now after 5 years, what will the sum of their ages be? 36 into 3. Now this step is crucial. 36 into 3 plus 5. Usually everybody will go wrong here. It is not 36 into 3 plus 5. It is 36 into 3 plus 15. Why 15 and why not 5? It's because this R is also growing by 5 years. Wife's age is also growing by 5 years and child's age is also growing by 5 years. Okay, so you should add 3 5s, not 1 5. It's not that only this fellow is growing and they both are stagnant. No, right? So that's why it is 15. Did you get my point? This step is crucial. So according to the first condition, their present ages of the sum of present ages of this Ravi, wife and child is how much? It is 36 into 3 plus 15. Okay, this is first thing. Now, only this wife and child's age 7 years ago, the average of wife's and child age 7 years ago was 30 years. Okay, so what was the sum of their ages? It should be 30 into 2. And what will be their present age? 30 into 2 plus 7. No, it is 30 into 2 plus 7 into 2. That is 14, because this guy is also growing by 7 years. This wife is also growing by 7 years. No, that's why it is 14. Got my point? Okay, so this is the present age of present summation of ages of wife plus child. Okay, wife plus child. And this is the summation of wife, Ravi and child. Now if you want Ravi's age, you should subtract this one from this. Okay. So this is equation 1, equation 2. Now if you subtract, did you understand my point? See, this is W plus R plus C's value. Now this is W plus C. Now what is this W plus R plus C? It is the age of wife, Ravi and child. Okay. So this column here I've written R, W and C to represent people. Alright. So if you subtract, what will you get? 36 into 3 is what? 108. 108 plus 15 is 123. Now 30 into 2 is 60. 60 plus 14 is 74. So 123 minus 74 will be your required answer. Now what is 123 minus 74? It is 9 and here it is 4. So 49 years. So Ravi's present age is 49 years. Alright. Now, the average monthly salary per head of all the workers, that is managers and technicians, is rupees 15,000. The average monthly salary per head of all the managers is 30,000. Alright. While the average monthly salary per head of all the technicians is 12,000. Find the number of managers in the company if there are 1200 technicians in it. Okay. So if we write capital M to be the number of managers in the company, then what is the average given? Average is 15,000 rupees, no? 15,000 rupees is sum of all the salaries by total number of people. So total number of people, it is 1200 plus managers. Okay. Now what is the total salary of managers? It is M into what one person will get? It is 30,000. So M into 30,000 will be the total salary that all the managers together are getting. Okay. Sum of the salaries of managers is 30,000 into M plus what is the sum of salaries of all the technicians put together? It is number of technicians, that is 1200 into 12,000. Okay. The same thing, no? Average is equal to sum by number. So sum total is equal to average into number. That is what I'm writing here. Got my point? Now, here 3 zeros and 3 zeros will get cancelled. 3 5s are 15, 3 10s are 30 and 3 4s are 12. Okay. So now what will you get? You will get 5 into 1200 plus M is equal to 10M plus 4 into 1200 is 4,800. Alright. So 6,000 minus 4,800 is equal to 10M minus 5M is 5M. Now 5M is equal to 1200 and M will be equal to 5 ones are 5 twos are so 2 0, that is 4 and 0. So M is equal to 240. Therefore, the total number of managers is 240. Alright? Now, the average temperature of Hyderabad in the first 4 days of July 2023 was 40 degrees. Okay. The average for the second, third, fourth, fifth days was 42 degrees. If the temperatures of the first and fifth days were in the ratio 3:4, then what was the temperature of Hyderabad on 5th July 2023? Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 days. Okay. Now he's saying that the average of temperatures of first 4 days is 40 degrees, right? And then the average of second, third, fourth and fifth days. Second, third, fourth and fifth days is 42 degrees. Okay. And if the temperatures of the first and fifth days were in the ratio 3:4. Okay. So 3:4 is the ratio. Then the absolute numbers, if the common absolute numbers will become 3x and 4x. Okay. Now, what was the temperature of Hyderabad on 5th of July? That means you need to find 4x. Alright? Here, if you observe one thing, the second day, third day and fourth day are common to both the conditions that are given. Alright? So, if you use common sense, you will understand that if you subtract this part from this, no, you will get something. Okay, and what is that? We will just see. Okay, see, if 40 is the average of 4 days, then what is the sum of the temperatures of 4 days? It is 40 into 4. And the same thing here, 42 into 4. Alright. So if you're subtracting these two averages, what will you get? You will be left over with the difference between 5th day and 1st day. Okay, so 42 into 4 minus 40 into 4. See this part and you're removing this part. Okay, so anyways these second day, third day, fourth day will get cancelled. Now what you will be left with? You will be left with 4x minus 3x. That's why I drew this diagram and I am explaining. Okay, 4x minus 3x. Now it will be 4 into 2, no? 4 common, 42 minus 40 is 2. So into 2 is equal to x. Now x is 8. But what do you need? You need 4x. Okay, so it will be 32. Alright. So when ratios are given, see, if two numbers are in the ratio 3:4, the numbers could be 3, 4. The numbers could be 12, 16. The numbers could be 24 and 32. So we don't know what those numbers are in absolute terms. Therefore, in generic form, we take the numbers to be 3x and 4x. Okay, so that is what I've taken here, 3x and 4x. Now 4x is the absolute number, that is the temperature on 5th day. So we need to find 4x. What did I do? I'm explaining it to you once again so that you will get this method in head. Common sense. Okay, so all the 5 days are there and average of first 4 days is given. Average of second, third, fourth and fifth days are also given. So second, third, fourth days are common to both the conditions given. Okay, so if you subtract the value of first condition from the second, what will you be left with? See, this is one part, this is the other part, this part is common. So from this part, if you're taking out this will get cut. Okay, so you'll be left with 4x minus 3x. Okay, so 4x minus 3x is the difference of temperatures and you will get the value of x. Now the required answer is 4x. So 4 into 8 is 32. So 32 is the answer. Alright.
This is it for today. Practice these methods consistently, revise them, and you will be very confident about CSAT paper. Always remember, 10 questions a day keeps your CSAT fear at bay. All the best.